So, let's continue to explore the wonders of our solar system. Here we have an authentic moon rock.
Teen heartthrob Aaron Carter is on the comeback trail after a promising start in the early 2000s, and even surprising himself that he's still alive. Carter was on top of the world at one point, and some say he was Bieber before Justin Bieber. Carter was a hit among the adoring female crowds, had been dating Hilary Duff and Lindsay Lohan, and had several smash successes. Before the cliche of behind the music, the story of an artist's rise and fall from grace can be evoked. Carter has come back from a long road of self-absorption, and last year he entered the Betty Ford Clinic to get his life back on track. Now he's starring in the off-Broadway production of The Fantastics, and he's pushing full speed ahead with a new album of material for his fans. Carter is currently making the record, and he talks about where it's at.
There's no name for the album. There's no label right now. I recorded probably 25 songs last year that were potentials for the album, which will not be used anymore. So we have to start the process over again. Have the album finished, have a set date and release date for my album. Focus on promotion and tour and for my own concerts and my own material, and get the record deal and just get out there and release my long anticipated album that all my millions of fans have been waiting for. And then I leave it in my manager's hands, and I see and then they make the rest happen.
He said he didn't take enough advice from people around him, and he credits his inability to listen as a rebellious teenager with the dive in his career in the late 2000s.
You get to lots of different points in that time where you think you have it all figured out, and I can't believe I'm saying that, but it's true. It is, I always thought I knew everything, I had it all figured out, and then I didn't. Now I look back, I'm like, if I just would have listened to somebody in their advice, but I couldn't do it. I was too ignorant.
He was also asked what Aaron Carter of today would say to Aaron Carter of 10 years ago, and what Aaron Carter of 2002 would think of the 24-year-old Aaron Carter. In his answer, he said he didn't think he'd live to 21, let alone 24.
I would be proud of myself from back then. I really didn't think that I would make it past 21 years old. Actually, it was 18 first, and then I did that, and then 21. Here I am still. For some reason, I always had a fear that I was not going to be able to live that long. I have no idea why. It might have just been all the chaos around me and near-death experiences. And if I was able to see myself back then, have a conversation with myself, I would probably not really care back then. Just doing my own thing, I would just be like, no, I don't have time for you. I need to go play with my Ninja Turtles.
We'll have more from what seems to be a more grounded Aaron Carter, his life and his crazy teenage years in the next few days.
Leave it up to me.